Hello, welcome to our Android development class. My name is Anieti Etuk and this is Team Coders. This is part 4 of the course. So if this is your first time, I would recommend check for part 1, part 2 and part 3. In part 1, part 2, part 3, we talked about screen, we talked about problem solving, we talked about user experience and user interface. In this particular section, we'll be adding images to the different buttons, and I'll show you how to add another screen and then add some programming functions to the buttons. Okay, so let's get to it. If you check the link, you see the resources that will be used for the header, the read, the write, the object, the quiz, and the home button. So let's get straight to it. So I want to concentrate on this header. So I hit the header button. We don't want this text to appear there, so I go down to header and I delete the text. And so in this case, I want to work with image. So here it's saying image none, so I click image and I click upload file, and I choose the file that I want to use. So you have a folder called resources abcd, and you select header.jpg and click OK. Okay, so we have this as our first image, and we go to the second button read. The same thing, image, upload file, choose file, read. Okay, we delete the text there. And the next one is button write. And the next one is the object button. And then the quiz button. And then the home button, which is somewhere here. Okay, so we have a concept design for our welcome screen at the same time our menu screen. So if the children they click read, it will show the different alphabets. If they click write, they will learn to write the different alphabets, both capital and small letters. And then the objects and then quiz font time they would also have. Okay, one other thing I want to introduce, I want to add a background song. So when the app loads, there's a background song that goes with it. So I'll talk more about media later, but for this particular case, let's take player. Now, so I drag player to my screen. Since I have only one player, I don't need to rename it. And so here, loop means would you want, when the song gets to the end, should it continue playing? So I want to check that. Why? Because maybe the child is still holding the phone, he has not selected, the music should just continue. Play only in foreground, leave it. Source, so you need to upload the particular sound. So you also in your resource folder you see abcdsong.ogg, and then the volume, I want to keep the volume to the highest, which is 100%. Okay, so we have a sample case of our user interface complete.